Hello Flosstube friends, this is Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner and I am here with another update. I believe this is update number 36. It's October 27th, 2018 and let's get this thing going. So I have kind of lost my stitchy bug. It's been taken over by the knitting bug and the happy planning bug. So since my last update, I've actually only stitched on one project. However, I do have big stitching plans for the month of November, and I'm going to talk about that towards the end of this video, I guess. So, I will start with showing you my cross-stitch update. I stayed up until like 4 in the morning playing with stickers on my happy planner, so I'm going to show you that too. So I've been taken over by the stickers, which is weird. I was never a sticker person. Like, I was never really a sticker person, and now I'm like, ooh, pretty stickers, let me place them everywhere, possibly to an excessive amount. Oh, now I'm thinking of places that these stickers that I got in a rack could go on my most recent spread. So I'm going to look into that further once this is, finished being filmed. So I'll show that, then I'll show the knitting, and then we'll talk about the plans for the next month as Christmas approaches and I am behind on my stitchy plans. So the only thing I worked on, and guys, barely even at that, is Halloween rules. So my goal is to finish this box. I hadn't started it yet at the last update for Halloween rules. Here's what the whole thing will look like. So I got less than 500 stitches in, and that's all that I did. So let's see what all has to still be done. So pretty much all of the inside. So the candy corns, this big bucket, and the words. Now I don't think that will take too terribly long. And I'm hoping to get a good portion of it done today. I also did all my cleaning chores last night when I stayed up really late, which also meant I slept in really late. But anyways, so the rest of the day, I just get a stitch, except for I think I have date night tonight. My boyfriend promised me a real one. It's been a long time since we've had a real date night, just because of all the craziness in our lives. So he said that maybe he will finish, on Saturdays he works on his car. His brother has a repair shop. And he said that he would stop working early tonight on his car because there are some things that went wrong when it was taken and have to be fixed now. So he said he'll stop doing that early and take me on a real date night. But we'll see if that happens, because if not, it's just stitching time for me. So I was going to go to cross-stitching night. I know, Lori, it's been forever. I was going to go. I really was. But we have not had a real date night in months, just because of everything that's gone on. And so, so I think we need some, romantic bonding time or whatever. But I'm going to make it there. Please don't put the next one on Thanksgiving weekend, though. I know that's the weekend we usually do it, in terms of on the month. Please don't do that. I'm going to try to make it. I really will. Oh, I haven't been to one in so long. I feel so bad. Anyway, so that was the cross-stitching update. Oh, that was bad. Anyways, okay, so now I'm going to talk about the knitting update. And guys, part of what's gone on is I've been reading a lot. Okay, here is my spread from this week. And if you look at those little boxes in the bottom, there is reading on every day. There there is not crafting on every day. There is crafts on 3 days. So that's bad. I was supposed to have a girls' night with my friend, but she didn't show up, and that's kind of sad, but that's so cute, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so apparently we're going into the happy planning part. So this was, I wasn't fully happy with this plan spread, but whatever. I just went with it. You can't always be happy with how everything goes. I worked on this. I haven't really filled in the pin things. But this is what the November one looks like. And so I got this kit on sale on Etsy. And the page that covers up the holidays was not, it wasn't cut properly. So I messaged her last night, and she's going to send me that page again. She said she'll send it either today or tomorrow, so I hope to get it really soon. Because, I think I have it over here. Hang on, let me show you guys. Okay, so they're supposed to be cut like this, but over here, this is cut like halfway through that, and the strip goes all the way across, and I did cut this one. I cut that myself because it was also, it went all the way across to here. So, she is going to send me that again, and then I can finish filling this out properly. But, so I spent a lot of time working on that last night, and it was a lot of fun. I was listening to an audiobook and playing with stickers and having the time of my life. And then this is my Halloween week spread. I'm so happy with it. Oh my gosh. It took me hours. Like, you're looking at this and you're like, why did it take you hours? Because I flipped through sticker books for hours trying to find the perfect things. Like, look over here. Those are orange and black. And then when I did this, I didn't realize I'd already had the bats flying. So the bats just keep on flying to this. I'm thinking that this is a pumpkin moon. Like a moon that's like a pumpkin in the sky. That's my thought on that. And then this, I layered stickers together. I used some washi tape. Nothing's really written down except for bills. So over here, this is one giant box that I used washi tape to divide. So books and crafts. Or crafts and books, whichever one I end up doing. So, so yeah, that's what I spent hours doing last night. And it makes me really happy. It really does. So, I am still loving my happy planner. Okay, so what else? Yes. Knitting. Let's see. I want to make sure that I have everything on my list. Okay, so, last Saturday was the 24-hour readathon. You may have seen I posted some vlogs for that. So normally I craft while listening to audiobooks, but the challenge actually had me reading physical books, and I got no crafting done that day, which is really weird for me in the readathon. However, I did finish the whole bingo board. I'm really happy about that. Look at how pretty it is, all colored in. So, I did get a blackout, and I was super happy about that. So I worked a little bit on the Raina shawl. It's a free shawl on Ravelry. I'm gonna try to remember to put my Ravelry username or whatever down in the link below. So if you want to hook up with me on Ravelry, let's do that. Okay, so this is going to be backburnered now until after Christmas because I need to get Christmas presents and stuff done. So I think I just did a little bit of the garter stitch. It is garter, right? Yeah, garter. So I'm really liking how this is turning out. And this is the yarn I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it's a sock yarn, to tell you the truth. So there is that. And then, okay, this comes with a little bit of an explanation. The next one. Okay, the next things I'm going to show. I'm just going to pull them all over. That's the best way to go about it. Okay, so Sharon from Quail Hollow, I believe. I don't fully remember your username, but I know your name. Sharon. A while back, she gifted me the bag that I keep my Mini Jane in, and she also gifted me some beautiful yarn, Madeline Tosh, Pashmina Castau. Anyways, she gave me two skeins of this, and she said I had to make something for myself. So, since that, I've learned how to knit, and knitting is her main medium. So we've been talking a bit on Facebook Messenger, and we've decided to do a cowl together, and so I caked this up so that I'm going to start it today, probably. Even though I should be working on Christmas gifts, I really want to start it. I don't care. I'm the knitting bug bit. So we are going to do Antarcticus together. This is a black and white printout. Sorry about that. I'll put the link to the pattern below if anyone wants to knit along with us. It is on Ravelry. It is a paid pattern. I think it was like $7. So I'm going to start that, and it will take just slightly over one skein, to do this. And, I hope the colors show. It's never going to show up as beautiful as it is, but this is a really rich color. It's so beautiful. And so, I always forget the name of the kind of needles I like. Okay, so I have them here in the package. I got these at Hobby Lobby. So I like the Knitter's Pride Pro Color Play, and these are laminated birchwood. And so then I also have a cable. So that is to start that. So it's going to take slightly more than one. So with the rest of the second skein, is it should only take a little bit of the second skein. So with the rest of that, I plan on making this it's called the Candle Flame Scarf. It is free on Ravelry. The pattern, part of the pattern is up there, so I'm gonna just, again, black and white printout. But it makes this, it's a 24 row repeat, and it makes this beautiful candle design. And so I intend on giving that to my boyfriend as his Christmas present, because there's no way I'm gonna finish his blanket on time. We spend too much time together, and a blanket is not something that you can cart to work and work on during lunch break because it's just so huge. But this I can. So, I had another yarn that I decided to try and see if I could do the pattern, if it wasn't too advanced for me. Because remember, guys, I just learned knitting like a month or two ago. But so here's the 24 row repeat. Actually, I think it's supposed to go this way. And I'm really proud of myself, I have to say. I'm really proud of myself for how this looks. And so I think I can do it. So with, so I am going to start this, and I just know that I need to, so I'm going to be working on them both simultaneously, because one I can work on in front of him and one I can't. So, Sharon, I know you said that I have to do something for myself and not give it away with the yarn. However, I am making something for myself, and there's a 50-50 chance that I might like this one so much that I like steal it from him, possibly never give it to him. So, I mean, it could end up actually both being for me. So, there is that. So with this one, I did it, so these are metallic Yarnology knitting needles, 16-inch size 5s. And, I haven't decided if I want to continue this or rip it out and use this yarn for something else. The reason why is because, the way that this yarn is striped, I'm not sure that that is perfect for this project. I think this would work better on, like an Afghan or something, where you got, like, where you're working on the rounds, as opposed to going back and forth. So I'm not decided yet. However, this is a really soft yarn. So it's Sugar Wheel Cotton, and it's called Honey, It's Homemade. That's a fun name. It's 100% cotton. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. So I'm undecided. I do like this colorway. It's really pretty. So, and that is the knitting update. And that includes the plans. So I will try to remember all the links that I'm telling you that I'm going to put in below. So now we get to the cross-stitching plans. So this morning, well, no, it was afternoon. This afternoon when I woke up, I saw a post on Facebook where Amanda from Creatively Crafting, she's the one who's doing the Disney style, with the, like, stained glass looking Disney princesses. Well, not even princesses, because, I mean, Tinkerbell isn't a princess, and, I think there are some male characters in there too, so the Disney style. Anyways, she put up a challenge, and it's a 100 stitch for 100 days challenge. And what I like about this challenge, as opposed to Portia's Hay challenge, is you can work on any number of any number of projects. And the aim is to put on, the aim is to do 100 stitches every day. You can do more. You can do, well, I was going to say you can do less, but you can actually. What Amanda said in her post is that if life happens and you have to miss a day, because we're headed into the holiday season, and so there's chances you might not be able to get 100 stitches in. I know I will miss days. You can accumulate those and make it up. So if you miss a day, you can do 200. If you miss 2 days, you can do 300 the next day. And I really, really appreciate that. I've tried to do the 100 stitches, and in my opinion, Portia's just, she has a way she likes to stitch, and she designs the challenge entirely around her way of stitching. And there's no flexibility about that. I am not a one at a time person. And so the fact that you're only allowed to work on one project on her challenges, it drives me insane. And then I have a busy life. I don't always get a stitch. Like, I say I have a busy life, but I mean, I go to work and then I spend time with my boyfriend. So it's not like, but whatever. It is what it is. And so I would understand if the challenge is you have to stitch every day on a Haid, but limiting it to one, and then I know on the last one she let you work on up to 4, but it was in blocks. You had to work on the one for 25 days or something like that before you could work on the next one, and that's not how I work. That's not how, that doesn't bring me happiness. So, and then there's also the fact that, like, if life happens and you don't get that stitch in, that you're disqualified, also just drove me insane. I think that, yeah, you have to challenge yourself, but there needs to be some flexibility and understanding. And so I actually left that group because it was just driving me insane. I didn't like it. Sorry if that offends anyone. But so I'm really excited about this, and I am going to put a link to this challenge because So 100 stitches for 100 days. You can make it up later. She did make this chart, which is made up of little stitches, and there's 100 of them. So you color them in as you do your 100 stitches a day. You can do more than 100, but don't color more than unless you're doing a makeup day. So, I'm really super excited about this. You can work on, you don't even have to work on her projects. You can work on any project you want. So, I have a lot of projects that I need to work on for Christmas and stuff, and that's what I'm going to spend the majority of my time, my 100 stitches doing. Which brings me to another group I'm in, the Semi-Sane Stitchers. And so next month we have an event called Bingo. And I also spent a lot of time last night making my bingo boards. So you have to have your bingo boards. And I decided to go really insane and do 5 of them. And I think you have to stitch 50 stitches every time your number is done. And so 10 numbers are drawn a day. And for every time that they appear on your board, you have to do 50 stitches. So I do actually have 310 on all 5 boards, which was perhaps foolish, except for I have a lot of projects that are just black. And so, not just black, but like a lot of black. Like I have a few that I am doing extreme cross country that I'm just working on the black right now. And so I thought that would be something that would be easy to just pick that project and go. So all the rest of the numbers are made up of projects I want to or need to work on. And I went through and I color coded it. So anything that's in red is Prairie Schooler Santa, that's Nutcracker in the blue. So I spent time going through and doing that. And each column had a range of DMC numbers. So I'm going to show the 10 projects that I drew my numbers from. And that's the main 10 projects I'm going to concentrate on over the next month while this is going on. So the first one is Prairie Schooler Santa, and this is part of my boyfriend's Christmas present. And I have a very meager start on this. I need to change my needle minder to a Christmas one, not Scooby-Doo. But so that's my start on it. And I think that this is 221. Yeah. But there's not a lot of colors on this guy, and it's not really big, so so there's that one. Next, I'll show my other Mill Hills that I have. I'm actually going to cross these off as I show them to you so I don't miss. This will be a new start for my parents. It's Balthazar. And look at all those beads, guys. Jeez. And it's got some really rich, beautiful colors in it. So I'm looking forward to doing Balthazar. Oops. Let's just put you back in here. And let's cross you off the list. Next we have another one that's a new start, and this is for my sister Jo, and it's the Nutcracker. And as a family, my parents, well, we're all going to pay for it ourselves, but we're going to go see the Nutcracker. My parents got tickets, and we'll pay them back. So I'm really looking forward to that. And there's not a lot of colors on the Nutcracker. Then I have, this one is just for me, and it's Owlette. I love owls. It's a problem. I love them so much. My bathroom has been referred to as the Owlry, because I put all my owl things in there, but not this. This is not going in there. But anyway, so that's another one. Then we have Hocus Pocus Miranda that I am doing for my aunt. And I have a very small start on this. That's what she looks like. And I'm stitching this on black Aida. Let's get the excess thread out the way. That's my very meager start. So I really need to get working on that. Next we have Tea with Jane. I don't have a color printout of this. It's from Pedal Pusher, Tea with Jane, and I started this last December, and so that's all I've gotten done on it. It's fairly small and it should be quick, and so I would like to work on that some more. And sticking with the Jane theme, I also am going to work on Mini Jane. I don't have a lot of numbers picked for that because I was trying to stick to what was on this section of the first page. So this is where I'm at. I really do need to work on this because Vicki and I were supposed to be selling it and I'm behind. As always happens. Then we have the Disney piece for my nephew. And this is what was drawn for, or chosen for the last week of Choose My Whip. So I will be working on this for the rest of the month. And my mom and I decided for this project, we're going to sew it into a Mickey Mouse head pillow for my nephew. So that's what it looks like so far. I have a lot of work that needs to go on this. This is going to be the primary 100 stitches a day or more because I need to work on that. My nephew will be 4 in December, and so he is he's just at that age where Christmas, he's the primary focus for Christmas. I also chose Christmas Quaker. I do need to try to soak this Aida to get it less stiff. A lot of you guys said that you could do that, so I need to do that. It's only 2 colors. I think it's only on one of my boards, so, I mean, if it gets drawn, it's not even going to get that much work, so, but it's Christmassy, and, so yeah. There's that. And the final project to work on is Main Street Sal. And that's just because I was struggling to find another project to fill up my board. So, this is where I'm at on this. That's a Halloween needle minder. Okay, some serious changing of the needle minders is going to be happening after this video. So yeah, that is my plans for November, and I'm really hoping my stitchy bug comes back because I've missed stitching, but I've enjoyed knitting. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's all for today, and now I'm going to get this uploaded and I get to spend the rest of the day doing crafty stuff. So it is 3 o'clock. So not as much crafting time as I had hoped for, but some is better than none. So I will talk to you guys later, and happy stitching. Bye.